Testing, 1, 2, testing. Alright, that does seem to be working. Hooray, boy. Alright, well, let's see how this works now using OBS instead of Action. Action has been giving me trouble lately, which is why I haven't been streaming much. Hi, Zippy. How you doing? Doing well. How's yourself? Hopefully you're doing good. Everything's going well, and you've got a good start to June going. Right, let's put on the headset, so... Alright, I've got my VR headset on, so there'll be no more chat for a bit. But, yeah, we're at the point now where I figured, I needed to do something. It's been too long. I've wanted to do some racing stuff for a couple of weeks now, but, I don't know. Been busy, been sick, got COVID, got a few other things. Just, it's been all over the place. I've been tired, I've just, I don't know, and then, like, I've just been frustrated with Marilla's Action not working properly, as was seen in my, like, last, what was it, Sayonara Wild Heart stream and all that, and a few other things. Did I do Armor Reforger after that? I probably did, but yeah, it's been a pain in the arse trying to sort it out and trying to do a million different things. So yeah, we'll see how it goes with OBS with ACC. I'm not sure. Again, like, Action is this weird thing at the moment where it seems to be between it and YouTube. There's a lot of skipped frames. The audio keeps coming through fine, so it's like an encoder issue on YouTube's end, it seems like to me, or there's certainly a handshake issue between whatever Action is doing and whatever YouTube expects. And that happens with both RTMP, RTMPS, and HLS, so I don't know why that has been going on, and it's been very frustrating to try and deal with. I've done, like, everything I can to see if I can get it fixed, but there's nothing on my end that I can seem to do. So yeah, and then, OBS, I've got that issue for a while. Still see everybody with, but, like, it seems to hurt me more, and obviously I notice these things more, and as a perfectionist, it has been frustrating to try and get it sorted out, but we'll see how it goes. Right, we'll go with the McLaren while I try and get in here. Just relax a bit. Which 720 will we go for? Been messing around with the Ferrari a lot, the Evo, the Forte Evo. Not the challenge with the Evo, but no, I don't want to use the Shadow Project McLaren. Sure. I don't know. JP Motorsport isn't. I mean, everybody loves the gold trim, don't they, or the bronzy trim? What's the Jensen Team Rocket one? It's all right. It's all right. Oh yeah, we can go for the Skyliver if you want. Not really, no thanks. Bum. Sure, let's accidentally go back to the Ferrari. I want to try and get a bit better with the McLaren and handling in the rear, so that's why I'm actually opting to go through with the McLaren at the moment. 2Cs? Yeah, sure, why not? It's nice and blue. We'll go with a nice blue. Some Angus fender. Right, let's see. What do we want for weather? We'll go cloudy. Well, we'll go cloudy. And, yeah, go with Misano. Right, let's hop on in. Let's have a look. I'm glad to hear it, Zippy. I'm very glad to hear you're doing well. Very important to keep that going. Let me just quickly bump this up to 60 FPS on my phone to make sure that the frame rate is okay in here, so that any drops that come. Right. Okay. And let's quickly just go with the base off the aggressive setup, and what do I want to drop? I want to drop brake bias a bit, maybe. Drop it down from the default of 58 down to around 55.6. Take fuel out instead of the default 62. Drop it down to 30. And I wish some of this could be. I hope that they sort out some like better VR views for monitors on that whenever it comes to this game at some point, which would be nice. And we'll keep the aero as is. We'll sort it all out. We'll just do the base of just dropping TC, ABS, and fuel in that. Just make sure my wheel is tightened up. The last couple of times I got back in, my wheel suddenly just dropped between my knees, so it's been frustrating.
The track temp is 25. The air temp is 23 Celsius.
So I finally got a mid 135 around Misano a couple of weeks ago, you know, so trying to get down to the 34s. I feel the mid 135 is alright, but, you know, a 34 would be nice.
The pit exit is clear. Push now. Got cold brakes all round.
A bit of a cut. Late braking, keep forgetting that you need to keep the McLaren going a bit steady. This is what I got. I've not even like done any practice this week. This is my first time in the car since like I can't even remember when. So you know, very rusty. I'm doing too much Minecraft and Overwatch this past week, so. And even before that, I was only doing a few laps here and there. Probably the most I've had was like 2 hours on one particular day, and then I've not really done much since, so... Turn instead of being off track, if it was a proper lap. I'm going to be lucky to break a 138 with the way I'm driving at the moment. Grown to love Misano quite a bit, especially this first second. It's like really tough and I'm struggling with it a bit, but I think that's why I love it, just because it is so technical. Not getting in enough on the apex. Trying to use that curb to get as much in as I can. Tires are quite low as well, so this isn't too bad for low pressure tires. Very bad braking.
That lap was a 137.75.
Very slow. Alright. Third of a second up. Getting there, still very slow, but... I mean, this track has really helped me with a lot of my issues with, like, just never letting the car coast. Particular corner, especially this one coming up now. And this hard braking point after this particular corner. It's very good to let it coast in, like, third gear for a bit.
Looking good.
Say as I almost send it out.
Watch the track limits, please, Justin.
Shush, Jim. You be quiet. Don't need you interfering today. Too much of the braking. We are still quite low on the rears, though, and on the fronts. Let's just return quickly. Can't be arsed doing the proper drive back. So we could probably be doing with turning up the fronts. About 4 on the left, 5 on the right. 0.4 on the left, 0.5 on the right. Okay, we already have max camber going across the board. Hi, Laws. Hi for the wave. Hopefully it's looking good today compared to the last time you were here for the help me test out. Hopefully you're well. Right. I've been, like, what, addicted to Misano for about a month. Just a couple of weeks before, like, all the leagues, all the pros and aliens seem to be doing Misano for, like, for nothing but 2 weeks. Just Misano. Especially Jardier with all his Misano races that he was doing. So, you know, it came along at a good time. I was like, okay, Misano is the track I know the least out of all the tracks in this game. Seeing as this is so very rarely in car games, I really need to start learning it, and here we are, which is why I was happy to get down to a 135 quickly, because it wasn't that long ago I was doing like 140s constantly. And it was like, I'll never break under the 140s, so, you know, just actually learning lines helps, who would have guessed? Maybe I could do with a bit more traction control or something, just for that exit. At least until the tires get warmed up. Alright, let's go. Down to the third for the first turn. Second, try and cut as much as you can. A little power early, take it out, and extend. Try and cut as much of that as possible. I didn't cut anywhere near enough that I probably could have, just so I can stay flat through here. Down at first. Off the throttle a bit. Go on now. Try and take it in third through here.
Sector 1 time's okay.
There we go, that was a much better line.
Attempts are looking good.
Rears were a bit slippy there, but I'll take it. Then brake it pretty much exactly 100. Down a second. Try and send it in. Take as much of the curve as possible. Get on the power early-ish. Lost a lot of time there because I lost the rears a bit on getting on the throttle. First here after braking on the curb on the right appearing. Still not taking as much curb here as I want.
Brake temperatures look good.
First again. There we go, that's a bit more of what I want. I think I got it out far enough to take that as flat as I want either. No, too wide, too wide. Got a good angle in.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
Okay, well I can't blame the tires that time. Do. Maybe need some more rear downforce or something. Well, that could have been like a 135 as well, so that would have been a good start. Let's try and get these pressures and temps back properly. Lefts are a bit hot now after that, unsurprisingly. Kind of worried about my brake pedal now. At least the what do you call them? The bashers, the skateboard bashers that I have in for the brake mod on the T3PA pedals. They are getting a bit old now, so, you know, might be getting up the time to upgrade, maybe, just for thing, because I can feel a bit of cracking here and there, so I don't know whether, like, a bit misplaced a bit, but it's too late in the braking, way too late in the braking. This is the first time I felt this cracking as well, so unless something crawled in there and died since I was last in the pedals about 10 days ago. Cut, surely. Or can I actually take that amount? Maybe I can actually take that amount. I've got to be messed up.
Sector 1 time is good.
Took too much speed in and didn't get a good entry to take the apex properly for this particular straight, so it's completely messed up any speed that I could have gained. I don't know, maybe I can actually get down in the power earlier if I get like there, seeing there's so much more grip right on that curve compared to the actual track from the line I've been taking before.
That lap time was 1:36.35. Sector 3 time is fast.
That was with a bad first sector as well, so a lot of time to be gained.
Mind these track limits, please, Justin.
Yeah, just a bit too inside. Probably, now if I'd have got that right, I probably could have gained like another 7/10, which would actually put me on for a PB. Yeah, okay, I think one of the basher models in the pedal might have actually collapsed because it's very uneven, so that's not good. That's just me pressing it at an angle all these years around this fucking stanchion bar in my play seat that has just ruined one side of it. Just not getting... letting myself get as much turn as I need before putting the power down there. Getting too eager, too greedy. Gee, wait a second. Did I change this audio back? I did not. Let me turn that up. That'll sound much better. We'll go with 13%. That's too loud over me. Well,
Sector 1 is 0.30, slower than your best.
yeah, maybe I should just turn it down maybe another 2% after hearing Jim.
That lap time was 1:37.62. Sector 3 time is quick. Sector 1 is quick.
I'm still matching my best time, but I really fucked that up now with through the midpoint of that section.
That was 1:36.67. That puts you 0.32 off your best. Sector 1 is 0.28 off your best.
Don't know what that line was. Absolutely fucking nowhere. May as well have been on another track, it was that bad.
just done a 136.39. You're less than a tenth off your best.
So I cannot get myself in on that inside curve as much as I want. Why am I not cutting that curve? What is wrong with me that I keep taking that wider line? Not enough braking, way too much curb.
Just done a 136.61. Sector 3 is 0.5 off your best. Sector 1 is 0.2 off your best. Sector 2 time is quick. Last lap was a 136.05. Sector 3 times okay. Sector 1 is quick. Sector 2 is a tenth off your best. Lap time was at 135.72. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Alright, there we go. Finally a 135. Like, at least now, like, the 136s are feeling slow. Like, a 136.5 feels really slow, so...
meters remaining.
Okay, if I'm actually getting down to like 135 is like my base, it should be easy to hopefully work out another second from somewhere. I'm still so sloppy in this particular part. Like, you have to take this part so slow and then like gun it and try and cut enough of that curve without getting that track cut, and so you can get like almost the power down the whole way through to get the optimal lap time. Like, I'm clearly not working the tires well enough, considering that that was so many laps in that I got my fastest lap out of it, you know, and I know I had like high fuel and all that. Well, medium fuel. Mid-length stint fuel. That section there, the almost hairpin, I'm terrible at, that I need to really improve on, so...
Sector 2 is 1.2, slower than your best.
I feel like I can probably brake a bit later there, but not here, but the previous corner, taken third, but it's so hard to get right. Especially for me, because I feel like I'm so very inconsistent, and then obviously my talk of my brake pedal right now, I'm not exactly the most confident going through there.
What's your speed?
So I think I still need to like increase my fuel pressures by like 0.2 or 3 across the board, maybe except for the rear right. Did I really run out of fuel right as I get here? I think I've literally run out of fuel. Came up a bit short. Yeah, a good bit short, right? Well, whatever. Yeah, so 135.717. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not that far off my PB round here, and even then I feel like I lost a lot of time in a few spots, so 134 is possible, maybe? Alright, let's increase pressures by 0.2. Right rear, do I leave it the same, or let's increase it by 0.1, we'll do 0.2, maybe 0.3 on the front left. Keep the fuel as it is. Here's the tire sets, because I don't think it really fucking matters right now. Right.
Tactics clear, push. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
I can probably carry a lot more speed through there, seeing as I don't feel like I'm using as much of the tires to get right out to the edge. Certainly got a lot more turn in this than I've been having with the Ferrari's default aggressive setup, so... I really do hate that you basically need 2 laps around Misano to get your tyres up to temp, or up to pressures. Well, both. Like, you can basically take your inside tyres out as far as the first half of that curve, so like there's so much extra speed that I could carry through there, but like it's just hard getting that line right and having that confidence to do it lap after lap, you know? There's probably like another half a second in there with the amount of exit speed that I could take. Not to mention the amount of time I'm losing going down this place by missing the apex every single lap on the hairpin. Or the half hairpin. The half pin.
Off your best. Your brake temperatures are okay. Track limits, this lap will be deleted. Sector 1 time is good.
Right, almost 2 tenths gained out of just that one corner. And lost another 10th coming out of here. Love to see it.
Sector 2 time is good. The lap time was 1:35.72. It's your best lap in this session. Okay, Justin, you need to watch the track limits.
Just hit tiny limit on the rear. Yeah, that was a much better exit. That's closer to the speed I need to carry through. Didn't quite gain 2 tenths through there like I did last time. Losing time there, even getting that curve that I want, just not getting that power down early enough. I'm just taking the entry too slow. This lap's a wash anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
time's okay.
Alright, 3/10 up. 3/10 up, going on 4/10. If I could get this corner right the way I got it before, that would be like almost down to the 135 that I'm craving. I see that and I pushed too early. We're gonna lose all that 3/10 now. Fuck.
Sector 2 is a tenth off your best. Just done a 135.72. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best.
Just matched my previous best time as well. Twice it's run away there. So a low 135 is certainly possible then if I'm able to match a lap time while losing 4/10 through it. That wasn't an off track, that was like millimeters away from it.
Your last lap time was at 135.59. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
So what, 135.1 is probably possible around now, which is insane for me, but getting there. Oh yeah, now I get this corner somewhat a lot better. I've already lost 4/10 in the first few turns of this circuit, and I'm already
time is okay.
still over a tenth up on my last lap time, which was my PB ever. So yeah, getting there. That's wide, surely. Maybe not then. Missed this up. Completely missed my turn in.
These track limits.
Damn right we do, Jim. And even with that, that was a 136.3. So, like, it was extremely slow lap time, and even going down to low 136s feels slow.
Track temperature is falling. It's now 23 Celsius. Sector 2 is 0.26 off your best. That lap was at 136.02. You're now 0.43, slower than your best. Sector 1 time is good.
Alright, half a second up. There we go. Getting there. So we can actually keep this tidy through this final section.
Sector 2 time is quick.
No! Fuck me.
That lap was at 135.36.
I really thought I had an off track there, but... So yeah, 135.1 is right there. Absolutely, basically matched my time throughout that entire first sector, so if I can get this up through the final sector, that is probably going to be the 135.1. Not quite.
That was at 135.26. Sector 3 times okay.
So we're sliding, I could have gained another 0.2 there.
Two-tenths off your best in Sector 1. That was a 135.92. Sector 3 is 2/10 off your best.
Let's see, now even that 135.9 feels so slow again. Nailing down what I need, nailing down what I want, getting this first sector a lot better. Trying to get as much out of these current tyres and the current, I mean, basically what is the default aggressive setup down as much as I can before moving on, and I just need to learn how to set up cars properly and actually go and do some spring adjustments and damper adjustments where I need it. I've been saying that for like a decade now. Trying to eke out what I need out of my driving. See if I can get in without losing fuel. No, I will not, seeing as the 1 litre warning came up earlier. Let's coast home. So we can actually try and pull into the pits with some power this time. Will that leader stretch this entire length of the pit lane? Probably not.
Pit speed limit.
Actually did, I'm surprised. Bit too far forward this time, I think. Yeah, good bit too far forward. Okay, so yeah, 135.262. There's another 2/10 that I can gain from that first sector, especially that first turn. If I can get it fast in third turn and early enough, then I can like put the power down before I even hit the apex, and probably gain 2/10 there. If I can get my braking down properly for turn 2, and then get that line in that I need for turn 3. There's probably like 2 to 3/10 there that I can get already. So that would already take me down to a 134. Kind of messed up some of that middle to final sector as well for like probably another 2 to 3/10. So we're looking at like a mid 134 now, which is an insane time. You know, I've realized that this isn't cloud and all that, so it'd be like better conditions. But again, for using pretty much a default aggressive setup, I'm happy with where I'm going with this. Seeing as like 133s are, I mean, a lot of people seem to average 133s. Like a lot of tiers, like even down to like tier 5 and 6 from races I've seen, seem to do like 133s. So it's not like I'm gonna be like up in the high echelons, but you know, it's something. It's something again for where I was. It's. I'm happy with where it's going. Wonder if I've improved any with Barcelona. Really want to do Barcelona though. Yeah, Zandvoort is probably the next track that I need to like actually improve some stuff on, because I'm like just really slow at Zandvoort. 141s is my best time in the AMR V8 Vantage, so really shit with it. Do I want to do some Silverstone? Try and do some Silverstone, trying to improve on my 202, which is very slow, very slow. I really need to get down to like pretty much a 2-minute flat at least to even appear competent. What time is it? Okay, I've got time for a few minutes of
The track temp is 23. The air temp is 22 Celsius.
Gonna put my pressures up already. Let's do 1.3 on the TC because we need a lot of drive. Go 45 liters this time. We'll keep the aero and that the same. Keep the brake ducts the same? Yeah, keep the brake ducts the same. Okay.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 25 Celsius. The pit exit looks clear. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
I do miss the old pit lane exit at Silverstone. Bump there that I was not expecting. If I haven't, well, obviously I have done Silverstone on here, given I've got a 202, but I don't recognize that bump at all. Try to remember to look past the sausage curb so I don't hit them. Too late. Here I am trying to take F1 braking lines, seeing as it's been probably 6 months since I was on Silverstone on the GT3. I mean, outside of Automobilista, but we all know how the braking in that game is. So it is 4th through there.
Okay, Justin, we need to watch these track limits.
Yes, yes, Jim, I know. Woohoo! I think we need to watch the front of our car going into this barrier. Oh boy.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh really? I wonder why that is. Interesting, intriguing. Who could that possibly be causing that?
Pit exit's clear. Sector 2 is green.
I think at this point Silverstone's probably my
Track
biggest
limits,
weakness
the
for
right one
tracks
counts.
that have like been in like including variations, it's been in pretty much every game I've played for forever. More games than bloody Spa and Monza. Actually Monza's probably the closest to being in games as much as Silverstone, and I suppose Monza's closer to what it originally was more than Silverstone is, but still, like, I'm so terribly slow at Silverstone. Still tickling that sausage.
Brake temperatures look good. Your lap time was at 2:03.30. That's your fastest lap.
Which I guess isn't bad considering I first proper flying lap and being really slow is already close to my ulti, so that is again just shows the progress that I've made. Only half a second down, and that was while being very untidy.
Sector 1 is quick.
Okay, no idea where all my braking power went, but look if I can get 205 this time.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off your best. Just done a 2:03.57. You're currently 0.27, slower than your best.
Again, with massive mistakes, that's pretty good. Why am I going out wide so much? Tires are a bit low on grip, so I might change that after this lap. Maybe I'm just carrying so much more speed through there that I can't brake in the same point as before, so... Oh shit. Right, fuck it,
Now delete this lap, you've cut the track. What's your speed limit in the pits?
my right pressures are so low, so low. Let's put that up 0.7. 3. The left front was right. Let's just put up 0.1 anyway, just in case the balancing out of everything else lessens that a bit.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Now, you see, what people don't know that is that going across the grass is the true line, because if you take some grass early on, it gives you good luck. Only true pros like myself know that. And going wide early on in your outlap, you know, it just helps you pick up all that extra dirt, which, you know, we all know dirt means prizes, as it used to say on TV all the time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. Sixth gear, what is wrong with me? Yeah, somehow I'm still ahead of my previous best lap today in Silverstone, so it shows how slow that was.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Where is that apex? Lord knows, because I certainly didn't find it.
That was 201, 123. Your brake temps are good. Sector 3 time is quick.
Rear left still a bit soft, so
Sector 1 time's okay. Sector 2 time is okay. That lap was at 2:00.9. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best.
Alright, well there we go. Already down to a 2 minute
Right, Justin,
something.
we need to watch these track limits.
So, I mean, not too bad considering. I think that'll do me for now. That'll definitely do me for now. Yeah, especially if I can get if I pump up my rear lefts. Get that lot of extra grip coming out. That is pretty good. I mean, I will take it. I will obviously take that because that is, considering my best was a 202 and that was me actually pushing. Again, just shows like how my brain is like focusing a lot better on lines and speed to even knock it down without like even really trying, because I've not done any laps of Silverstone in this game anyway since in forever. So yeah, I think I can actually break under a 2 minute mark. Hooray! Still be slow, but you know, it's again, it's getting there, and getting that extra bit at a time whenever I'm not even really practicing is it's very welcome. It's very welcome. Maybe I'll try one more flying lap just to see. The line I'm actually thinking, I actually seem to carry more speed, so maybe if I like
Your right tyres are cold.
hit a later apex, it might help. I don't know whether I'm just going slow through there or not. Let's try one more lap, even if I've ruined my left-hand side tyres.
Sector 1 is quick. Your tyre temperatures look good.
Ah, fuck! Really? Listen to this time come through.
Your last lap time was at 2:00.2 seconds. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best.
I almost had the 159 here and now. I should have had the 159 here and now. Right, well, I'm slightly raging at that, but pleasantly raging. Fuck. Completely lost it on that last corner. I was well over a second up, so that should have been 159.7, 159.8. Next time. I mean, the fact that I'm annoyed that I didn't hit under a 2 minute after being like, oh, well, I'll just come in here because I've never done below a 2:02. Yeah, right, okay. The improvements are there. Maybe I should actually start practicing daily. Maybe. 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 Right, I'm off. Toodles, so long, farewell and all that. I'm tired.